Hey, what's going on, guys? Wondering back another figure review. I know it's been a long time since we've done a figure review, and this one's going to be actually a Godzilla figure, the 1954 version, which you'll be able to see right there. And I'm also going to be opening up this figure as well, to show you how I actually save these types of boxes. I do have quite a few. I actually figured this out, I think, when I got the concept alien is when I first figured this out. And sorry guys, I'm trying to mess with the camera. There we go. So that's when I first figured this out. So to get started, I'm going to show you actually the packaging. So pretty nice on the front, just the side. Back's pretty cool. Shows them destroying the city, Tokyo. Pretty cool. Other side right there. And back to the front again. So what I do is, I know that this is actually a clamshell packaging, so some people do cut along the edge and just rip it open and save the box that way, but it's actually harder on this one. The one that's easiest on is the retro cloth. But for this, I cut down here all the way across the bottom. And don't worry, it's not that noticeable. There's the piece that'll come off. It varies in size, obviously. Now you're going to flip it over to the back. Sorry, it's kind of a weird angle. And you're going to start pulling along the back, and you're going to rip the back a little bit. But don't rip the back off. So you want to get it to where you can pull the back paper out, as well as the plastic right. And there you go, your box is now saved. So if you want to keep the box, you know, let's just say eventually in the future you run out of room for this figure on display, you can simply put it back in the box, hang it up, or put it on display in the box, you know, and make sure that you, I actually think I just lost it, but it's not really a big deal. Make sure that if you want to, you save that little, I found it. You save this little plastic piece to throw back in the box, just so you have the full box, even though it's not, you know, going to go together. Sorry, guys. I think I'm getting a little bit sick. And I'm going to just open the twist ties real quick. But, I was going to say this in the beginning, but I kind of just got right into it. I know that I have not done a review in a long time. Couple of weeks, I believe, and there's a good reason for that. I've been doing pre-recorded videos because, one, I was extremely busy, and two, I was actually checking out a new comic store. Sorry if you didn't hear me. Comic store that was not close to my house at all, and I went there today. Actually just got back. It's 9:30 at night right now. I left at 11 in the morning. I've been going for like at least twice a week to check it out. I didn't really buy much. I was just checking it out, talking to the guy and stuff, getting to know the place, things like that. So, to see if that's like my new go-to, because I like Zap Comics, but I have to have more than just one. So I was looking into them. But, they are pretty cool. They have some cool stuff there. But, and also not to mention all the other haul videos and stuff that were happening. So, you know, I had to do those. Okay, guys. So, that's about it for the talking. That's really all I had to tell you guys. And here's Godzilla. Give you a full 360. Pretty cool. I really like this figure. I don't know how well I'd like him, because I'm not really a big Godzilla fan, but the figure is pretty nice. So, I'm going to give you guys the tail articulation first. Now, this figure does require some assembly. It's to take this piece of the tail right here and just attach it on. Everything else is already attached. Cool. You know, you don't have to do anything. You just take it out of the box and you're done. tons of articulation on this figure. It's definitely not a good seamless construction, but great figure. It's definitely sturdy. You could tell when you pick it up, it has to weigh at least 5 pounds. Well, not 5 pounds, but sorry, I don't know why I said 5. I meant to say a good 2 pounds, and that's pretty good for a figure this size. Maybe in a little bit I'll get myself a figure that I have, give you a comparison in scale. So he has an ab crunch that doesn't work all too well, but he can rotate his waist a full 360 degrees. For the head, he has a joint in the lower neck right there, a joint in the upper neck, as well as a jaw hinge. So that's pretty cool. That's probably my favorite part about the figure right there, just that. And on the shoulders, I believe they're pin socket. Yes, they are. Single jointed elbow, that's very stiff, as well as rotation. Wrist, the fingers close and open, as well as a wrist rotation like usual. Single jointed leg at the knee. I can't really move it. This is very stiff. Foot rotates over by the ankle. Same on the other leg. And the tail has all sorts of... Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was saying earlier by the attachment. It does seem to be pretty hard to get on completely. Okay, I got it on. But yeah, this tail is pretty cool. It's got a whole bunch of movement to it. Definitely going to have a younger kid playing with this. They do have the very soft spikes in the back, which is okay, but personally I don't like it being, you know, a collector, because it just doesn't give it that realistic look. Definitely have to work with him. He's so posable that he just leans and everything. I'm definitely have to work with his posability. But yeah, pretty good. And I also know I haven't rated a figure in a while. I've been kind of leaving that bun behind. But we're going to rate this one just for fun. 10 out of 10. Because why not? It's a great figure. Looks cool. This is definitely one of Neca's better quality figures, I should say. Unlike the Terminator endoskeleton, this is way beyond that. This is like amazing quality. I really like this figure a lot. And also, I'm going to pause the video for a second because I'm going to show you what the box will look like when you put it back together, just to show you that really it looks brand new besides the figure just not being in it. Okay guys, so that is the box, and here's the figure. And just to show you that this is actually the box I took the figure out of, you can see right there where I opened it. And personally, this is just cool because you can put the figure back in. The twist ties are still there. You still have the bottom piece. And if you want to hang it up still, you can. I've never had a problem with it where the figure would fall out. I don't know, that kind of depends on how you cut it, because I've never had that problem. I cut it pretty short. I usually, and if you really want to make it more sturdy, you could take a little piece of packaging tape and just go across the back, or you could see if nothing will happen at all, because I've really never had that problem, so you don't really have to worry about that. So that's the end of this review, but I do just want to talk to you guys again for just 1 second. The one 18-inch figure that I ordered, that was the last piece to the haul, was well, it's coming, but it got lost in the mail and then found, so it's going to be pretty delayed. It's probably coming by the 30th, which by the time this video comes up, it'll probably be, I think this is going to be Monday. If not, it's going to be after the figure comes, but this Godzilla video should be this coming Monday, which is tomorrow for me. but the 18-inch figure that I ordered, not going to say who it is, but it's new. I've been looking on YouTube. I don't think anybody has it. It's really cool. And I was kind of mad to hear that it got lost in the mail, because I went on UPS and I tracked my package, because nothing was being said on eBay. Like, all it said was departed, California, but that was the first thing, and it hasn't updated in like 7 days, I think. So I checked UPS and it said delivery rescheduled because of I forget what it said, but there was like a problem. And I contacted the seller, and he said I fixed it or something. So it was a big mess, but it's coming, luckily. Everything else from the haul is here, and I kind of just wanted to put this review up because there hasn't been one, like I said, in a couple of weeks, and I just felt bad about that, because I know it kind of got boring just watching unboxings, Rubik's Cube unboxing, a whole bunch of figure unboxings, but A, I was busy, and B, that's what was coming in the mail, so I just decided, instead of me waiting, I might as well just make the pre-recorded videos, and when I have time, just upload them. So that's exactly what I did. But the unboxings are almost over. I still have a couple more to upload, and then the other one that's coming soon. But I'm going to hold those off and just put the figure review up for you guys. So anyway, tell me what you guys think about this figure. And remember to like, favorite, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.